Water accident cases can be absolutely devastating to the whole family. From drownings to near drownings to spinal cord injuries, these cases take a financial and emotional toll on a family like no other case. And after the family goes through much grief and much sadness, the reality sets in that these cases happen far too often. So what are the facts? Well, the fact is that 10 people a day in the United States die from drowning. It's still the leading cause of death for children 1 to 4 years old, and the second leading cause of death for children 5 to 14 years old. And it happens to Mexican Americans and African Americans at a higher rate because of the fact many of them do not learn how to swim at an early age. But it can happen to anyone, anytime, anywhere there's a body of water. And for every drowning case, there are many more near drowning cases. And these can have devastating consequences for a family. The victims can't walk, they can't talk, they can't feed themselves. Many times they become bedridden with severe brain injury cases. And then you have your spinal cord injury cases. There's 6,000 emergency room visits a year from diving accidents. Many of these are spinal cord injuries. And diving is the 4th leading cause of spinal cord injuries in the United States for males and the 5th leading cause for females. So what do we do when we investigate a case? Well, the first thing we want to do is take photographs from every angle of the scene. We want to see the pool or the body of water that this happened in. We want to see if there are gates or warning signs, lifeguard stands, whatever the scene portrays. We want to get pictures from every angle, including exactly where the occurrence took place. Then we want to look at all the police reports or investigative reports. We want to look at all newscasts or television reports concerning the accident. Then we want to talk to every single eyewitness in the case. We want to document the story. We want to see how the accident happened. We want to get all the EMS records and the medical records and autopsy records if available. We want to piece this all together. And once we do, we determine whether the victim is a licensee or an invitee or a trespasser. All that makes a difference in a case as to who's at fault. We want to see if it's a straight negligence case, somebody failed to supervise the victim, or if it's a product liability case, maybe a defective drain or diving board. Several different types of scenarios come up. But we want to see if it's a premises case, products case, straight negligence case. And many times we'll look at not only the national and state laws, but we'll have a local attorney look at the local ordinances with us at no extra cost to you, because many times there's local ordinances, city codes, there's health codes that may apply. And once we piece all this together, then we will hire nationally recognized aquatic experts so that we can prove causation in your case. You may be asking, should I file this case? And if so, how much is it worth? And the answer to the first question is you should absolutely bring the case if you have a good case. And I don't say that lightly, because many times families do not want to relive the traumatic event, and I understand that. But I've also seen many families that have gone through the process, they've actually made a recovery, and it's helped the healing process. They've created a foundation to create awareness to prevent accidents like this from happening in the future. They create a legacy for the victim. So how much is the case worth? I can't tell you that, but I can tell you that we'll ask for every single element of damage the law allows. That's not greed, that's fairness for all that you've been through for this traumatic event. And I'll give you 2 promises. 1, you'll never ever pay a fee to my firm unless we make a recovery for you. And 2, you will always have the power to say, yes, I want that settlement, or no, I don't. Continue to fight, and we will. So I hope that's answered some of your questions. I expect that you'll have more, and I hope that you'll call me.